and welcome back to the Woodland Airsoft channel. In today's video we'll be doing unboxing / tutorial setting up the Tridos Designs carbine kit for the SSX23 made by Novritsch. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as we unbox this here, I will say I've ordered a lot of things from Tridos Designs in the past. Absolutely incredible packaging and honestly just setting up their products here. So the first thing I got was just an Odin adapter here, a nozzle. His products usually come with a sticker packet. Pretty cool. Of course, an Odin. But we'll put that stuff to the side because it's not really what we're focusing on for this video. So, first is the magwell, the NANO carbine kit, just attachment for the stock. Of course, the long Picatinny rail. Side stabilizers, core mount, which is going to be how we mount all of this. That'll be our central attachment, and then just some other boxes that we'll go through once we get everything out. And then of course the stock. I'll just get that out of here. So first things first, we need an SSX23. Now we have one. So, let's get into it. For me, I'm going to be using my Novritsch toolkit here. Honestly, if you haven't seen this thing, it's pretty incredible. So we're going to start with the core mount. Everything he has is always incredibly packaged and wrapped. And he even has this really cool custom tissue paper with his design and logo on it. We have our screws. So with the core mount, comes with 4 screws. It kind of hangs off the back like so. And then you're just going to drop these screws into place here. You don't need a lot of torque. You don't want to shear the threads in here. Just nice and snug. So I'm kind of going to just do this on the fly. So we might have to go back if I put something together wrong. So I'm going to assume the stock mount is probably what we need to do next. A lot of his stuff comes with these like little QR codes. They show you where to go on the site, and it has like a tutorial video on how to put his stuff together. Just a cool little thing to make it more user friendly and work with the customer. So just really cool stuff this guy's got going. So it looks like we have a screw here. A lot of the screws are all the same size, but it appears this one is slightly bigger. So just move up a hex key size. Then slide it in. Should click together. And you can just tighten it down. Again, don't need to tighten it too hard. Just enough that it connects. Okay, so now we've set that up. Next we're going to do the magwell. It comes with a specialized hex key, and that's so you can reach this screw right here, because you're going to go in through this little hole all the way down in. So you just put this down, and you should be able to feel that kind of tighten in, and you'll see that gap close. Again, You don't need to tighten it too tight. Should just lock nice and smooth right in there. Start with the next segment, which I believe is going to be this upper rail system. So we can set this Allen key aside. Get rid of these tools. We can just set them to the side too. Again, really well packaged stuff. He always has a lot of nifty little tools and things. If you can't figure out how to put it together or you have an issue, even with this one, it comes with a custom drill bit. I think that's for the Tokyo Marui 23, Mark 23, but we're dealing with the novritsch one, so we won't need that. Have our screws. Should be set for the smaller hex key here. There's a little indented square here. We're just going to line that up. And then we have 4 longer screws. We're going to get them all in place. And then just screw them down in. Okay. So now we have the upper rail system in place. We have these 2 extra screws. I'm not sure what they're for, so we're just going to set them to the side. If we need them, we'll come back to them. Next we have the stabilizers. Again, they come with a little QR code. Show you on his website. He has a tutorial for each individual piece and product and how to install them. Here are stabilizers. And of course, all the screws. Now these screws are really little, so just be a little cautious when emptying them out. And with this, you'll just line up this curved section, should just fit right on in. And it'll just lock straight in. And then it's 4 of these smaller screws. So honestly, like if you're thinking about getting into this, just because you have a Mark 23, whether it be Tokyo Marui or the novritsch SSX23, it's just a really nice way to make that pistol more usable. I've had my SSX23 since I probably started Airsoft 6 years ago, and I used it. I thought it was cool. That's why I ended up getting it, in all honesty. And I just never really used it. I had it on a drop leg holster. Never ended up using it that much, and then also came to really not like the drop leg holsters. They just were never secure and moved around too much for my liking. So yeah, I was looking for a way to find another use for it, and coincidentally that's when novritsch released the SSX23, which I fell in love with, and that was my primary airsoft rifle forever. I highly recommend that if you're just looking for a nice DMR carbine kit that's already set up, green gas or CO2 depending on the mags you use. It's really nice. I can't say it ever disappointed me. It has insane range. It's obviously quiet because it's got the SSX23 in it. A lot of people were skeptical about the mag size being like 25 rounds or something like that, super small. But honestly, I never had an issue with it. It always worked out well. I mean, it was always like one shot, one kill type of deal at games, and it's super quiet. People won't hear it. it's a really nice option and solution. But then I was watching YouTube and House Gamers released his video, of course being House Gamers, being ridiculous, as we all know and love. And I saw him working with the Tridos design carbine kits for the SSX23 and bought one myself thinking, you know, we'll see. And ended up loving it. So next we're going to do the stock. Looks like you just open it up here and need a flat head. So we will get that. Again, this novritsch toolkit, if you're looking just for something simple, it has a nice little box. It definitely has everything you could use and need just for simple gun repairs on the field or whatever it may be that you're dealing with. Okay. So far, I've already got a pretty nice looking setup here. I did get a red dot riser. And then, this probably has no relevance here, but just a MP5 adapter for the Odin. Honestly, like if you do anything from this video, check out Tridos Designs. Amazing stuff. He's always innovating and creating new stuff to help, you know, people make what they need and make the airsoft experience better overall. So looks like it's a hex key. Loosen it up a little bit more. So here we go. Nice little setup so far. So we're actually just going to take this mini red dot that was on this off. This was actually the first NANO kit I got, so this is like my more like DMR carbine kit. But everything here except for the stock is the Tridos design kit. Other accessories, other parts that you can find on his site. So we're going to steal the mags from it, set that to the side, and we're going to go ahead and get this red dot on as well. So I believe that's all we'll need tools wise. It does look like I have a few extra screws, but everything seems put together, so we'll throw a mag in it and show off the final design here. So this is what I ended up making. Everything on the Tridos design site is totally modular. You can honestly build anything you can come up with. They have hand guards, different sizes. They have different top rails. They have a short rail. They have the long rail like I have here. There's a hole in the top here so you can adjust your hop up still with the SSX23. Different stocks. They have tube stocks. They have this one, which is like a little foldable stock. That way you can still keep it sort of as a pistol, but maybe not. Whatever you want to do with it. It's honestly a really, really cool platform. I'm glad that I stumbled across him. Again, I'm going to shout out House Gamers. I know he's a bigger channel. He doesn't need help from me. But if it wasn't for him, honestly, I would have never found out about this Tridos Designs guy. He does some incredible work. So, check him out. It's amazing, amazing stuff. It gives you a reason to dig up that dusty old SSX23 and use it. Yeah, that's really all I can say. It's some incredible stuff. It does look like, from at least my purchases, I have a few extra screws here, so we'll just keep those for later. I don't know exactly what they're for. They might be just for like if you had the Tokyo Marui version, but as I just have the novritsch version, I don't have a reason to use these screws. At least to my knowledge, everything seems sound and put together. But yeah, I was gonna do like a chronoing, but I don't really see a point because at the end of the day, I'm not changing the barrel at all or the muzzle or anything. It's all just convenience, make it shoulderable and usable from a different angle, and honestly just to give me a way to use this. I do plan on doing some gameplay with this. That will be obviously hot GBBR summer, but I mean it's not a gas blowback rifle, but you get the idea. It's green gas, it's not usable right now. I'm in Fort Ashby, West Virginia, and right now it's cold. Our last 2 games were snow games. I have videos that should be dropping throughout the whole month of February for that, so please check them out. It really helps support the channel, support what I'm trying to do. If you don't already know, I own a non-profit airsoft field. Everything we do is free. It's for the community, it's for building connections, memories, friendships, and yeah, everything we do is just to get people into the sport, educated about it, and having fun, because honestly, I didn't know about airsoft until I was like 16, and I honestly wish I would have known about it sooner. So, if you found yourself enjoying the channel, please leave a like, comment, tell me what you want to see. Do you want to see more like sort of unboxings? I know these are a little untraditional because I've already painted the gear here, but that's just kind of my thing. When something comes in the mail, I unbox it, I paint it, and test it all out beforehand. So, a little unconventional, but yeah. Until next time, stay awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll see you next time.